It must be time to play.
Hold onto your bats.
So this says 24/26, 1957. Let's run it. We made like 4.5 hours yesterday, so that's pretty good. So we'll see how long we can make it today. And if it doesn't play nice, we'll play some Crimson Desert. But I'm thinking it'll probably play nice. Yesterday, 4.5 hours, so. Did the 4-mile walk with the dogs and the granddaughter. Somebody gave me a nice compliment today. So I'm crossing the street with the dogs and my granddaughter, and a couple of black ladies in a car yell out the window. And they're like, "Thanks for being a great dad." And I said, "Granddad." And they're like, "Oh, well, thanks for being a great granddad." So yeah, they cut 21 years off my age or thereabouts. So I was pretty happy about that. I guess I don't look like a grandpa, which I would say is a good thing because I am a grandpa. So yeah, that made my whole day. Made me 21 years younger than I actually am. I don't know. Do I look like I'm 38 or 40? I think that's stretching a little bit, but okay. I don't think I look my age, though. I don't think I look 58. Okay, well, we're in Huffington, in the Shire. Let's bring the camera in a little bit. We still don't have any magicka. We're probably not going to have any magicka for another long while. Yeah, 50 minutes, 25 seconds. That's a long time. Do we even want to deal with that? Probably not. Alright, give me a second. I gotta set some things up here. Alright, that's set up. Let me... Okay, that looks better there. Let's go back here. We're actually going to restart the game before we went to the Shire, because we ate something we should not have eaten. And paid dearly for it. We're also getting a bunch of drop frames, which is not good. Hopefully that straightens itself out here pretty soon. Hopefully. Let's go to load. Harry. Let's go back to the Rift. What's up, Wolfie? We're going back a little bit to before I, what was that mist and fog mod you were explaining to me a while ago? It's called Mists of Tamriel. And it's got animated mists and fog. Raid Brothers was kind of ugly fog. Want to change it? Okay. Okay, now at least we have our magicka back.
Think you can take me?
Yeah, it's called Mists of Tamriel. It's actually really good. It's like kind of like the fog that's here is part of it, I think. What was I saying before about what? About Mists of Tamriel?
The white.
They're animated. So they'll move. Hold on a minute.
I love a good fight.
Let me find some mountain ranges somewhere and I'll show you. About today's stream? Oh, if I was just trying to get things set up, and then I said if Skyrim didn't want to play nice, we'd play some Crimson Desert. But yesterday we streamed for 4.5 hours all in Skyrim, so Skyrim actually ran really nice. I mean, anytime you can play for 4.5 hours without a freeze up or anything, that's pretty good. Right? At least I think so, with a heavily modded Skyrim.
Walking the breadth of Skyrim has always filled my heart with excitement.
And we're 93, we're almost 94 hours into this playthrough. We're level 55, so we're doing pretty good. Yeah, 4.5 hours, that's pretty good. And it wasn't a crash, it was the game graphics just locked up. I just updated my graphics driver to the latest NVIDIA driver, and they were talking about having some problems with, after extended gameplay, graphics locking up. So it may be a graphics issue. It might not have anything to do with Skyrim at all. You know, might be a graphics driver issue. Which is kind of what I think it is, because the game's not crashing. It's got a raid weather version? Cool. Here, let me get up here. So you can see the mist kind of hanging around the mountains. But they're all animated, which means they'll move, right? Of course. All right, where am I headed? We got to go back to Ayla. And we got to go over there. Wind Peak. Wind Peak's over here. Dawnstar. What's up, Elk? Got a question about one of my mods. Okay, ask away. Ended up my playthrough and it was usual. Went to start anew, but check all mods for updates and it was hundreds. All day yesterday? Yeah. Sometimes updating is okay and sometimes it causes more problems than it's worth. Especially with a Wabbajack. Go ahead and ask your question, Elk. I'll try to answer it if I can. When you loot a chest, I see it opens up so you can see stuff inside. It's the name of that mod. Okay, it's not one of my mods. I didn't make it, but there are a couple different ones that do that. And I think it's... So like the wardrobes will do that. The chests will do that. The safes will do that, and I want to say it's Noble. Let me look that up so I'm not telling you the wrong one. So we just got to save, so give me a second. Let me look this up really quick. I'm messing around on my upper screen, so give me a second. Okay.
Gleaming gemstones over here.
Snazzy. It's the snazzy things. So here, let me pull this down here so you can see it. And let's make it larger. So this is snazzy safes would make it so you can see what's inside the safe when you open it. But I think they're the same person did wardrobes and they might have done chests also. So let's check out Gutmaw. Mods. Player homes. I do like the honeycomb. I like Snazzy's honeycomb. It looks really good. Location resources. So here, let me give you this page.
With every sunset that paints the sky, I'm reminded of the beauty that exists in this vast land.
Here, there's the page that I'm looking at right now. But I recommend like Snazzy Winterhold, Morthal, Falkreath, Dawnstar, Raven Rock. These are all things that will really help out the interiors of different places. But they also did, okay, here's orc chests. Here's furniture. Aldmeri cultured furniture. Frostfruit Inn, the Retching Netch. Snow Elf chests, Noble chests. I think it's not that one.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Orc dressers, upper cupboards. These are just, they're all very, very well done. I would say get them all. Because it's all base object swapper, so it's gonna swap them at game start. For ones that actually have animations will open up and you can see things inside them. This is for Rally's market stalls.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Diverse bloody rags. Some Legacy of the Dragonborn stuff. Wall-mounted trophies. Just go through and grab them all. Depends on what interiors you're using, though, so be careful with some of the interiors. But some of them, like Phalian's house and some of the house interiors, you're not going to have anything that's going to really conflict with that. So those will probably be pretty safe. Common and upper chests.
Jewelry here.
3D handles to the
It's going to take more than just myself and
people on
Aaron to
YouTube
help
tells the
this.
truth about
It has to
Skyrim
want to
update
help
for
itself
consoles.
first.
Xbox gets 100 gigabytes mod space. I will get them all. Okay. Well, cool. So this just says it's adding 3D handles. Noble furniture. So this is just changing the handles. Okay, so this is the one that's showing the interiors of them. And it's just showing stuff inside of them. You know, when you open them. And this one is Snazzy Ruins Chest. Base Object Swapper. So this would be the one that you're asking about. But I recommend, I'll give you the link.
Maven Blackbriar represents everything that's wrong with this city. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family.
All right. Back to the game.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Greetings, traveler. My name is Jade. I offer you Mara's blessing.
Sustain nature of the wildlands with traverse the Ulenwald.
Who am I kidding?
Forest mod, you
You'll
got.
end up like
Okay, well,
Wabbajack.
I've tried Traverse the Ulenwald, and it really depends. Traverse the Ulenwald is very good, but using the 3D
Jewelry with legendary
models for Dindalod drug my frame rate down to like 15 frames a second. Okay, because there's way too many polys, way too many polygons on the distant models.
Mara protect you.
I use Nature of the Wildlands,
buying and selling
but I use it with Folkvanger grass with the summer tundra retexture, and then I've set it to be. Oh, there's Iona.
Honor to you, my Thane.
Why don't we take her with us?
Follow me. I need your help.
Lead on, Thane. My blade is always yours to command.
And then I also use
Yes.
Origins of Forest, I think it's called. So Folkvanger and Origins of Forest work really well together. They cover different things. But I also changed my grass to be taller. That's a good grass mod too. I mean, it really depends on what you're looking for. So, hold on a second. I'm going to make this daytime here. As it's nighttime.
Jewel of Skyrim. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure it is.
Let's go like there. Okay, so I like the ground cover with detailed shadows because it makes them look 3D, and then I use a lot of ground textures that are parallaxed. So you're going to get the parallaxed ground textures. And then I like her sword.
Once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from all the
Actually, a nice looking sword. This is Folkvanger grass, the summer tundra retexture, and then I have some grasses that are in here that are where the heck are they from? I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm drawing a blank on it. But it's mostly Folkvanger. But then if you go to like Folk,
have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood.
you go to Folkreed, it'll be all Origins of Forest down there. Let's go down to Folkreath area.
Need a ride?
Nature of the Wildlands, but it conflict with unique location. Trees growing out of wood and stone buildings, no bueno. That's easy to fix.
All right then. My carriage is the safest way to travel.
Want me to show you how to fix that?
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
I want to go to Falkreath, but then we're gonna. I'll show you how to fix things.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
You can fix them in game.
Oh, steady on.
Let's go to Falkreath, and then I'll move some trees around. I'll show you. Basically, you're gonna get more informative console. Are you okay? Wait a minute. Are you on Xbox or are you on PC? So this kind of grass right here is from Origins of Forest. This really tall looking grass. This stuff. That's all Origins of Forest. And then I changed this grass right here is from 3D Trees and Plants. And this is actually a static grass that's it's replacing Dead Shrub 01.
Many strong, capable
You're on
warriors are buried
Xbox?
here.
Okay, then you're probably not going to be able to get this. But if you were on PC, you could open the console
What was that?
and simply move things.
I act in self-defense.
Are you attacking me?
No more.
That's how a true Nord fights.
He was attacking me. So if I open up the console and I click on a tree, let's say this tree is growing through something, it'll tell me where it's from, Nature of the Wildlands. It tells me what tree it is. But more than that, I have a patch mode here. This is a mod. And if I press 1 and hold it, now the tree is green. So if I come out of this, I can hit 1 and hold it. And now I can move the object wherever I want. And then I go, okay, that's a good spot right there. And then I M1 accept. And then I go number 3 to save the position, or number 4 to reset the position. So it was okay where it was before, so I'm just going to reset the position. And then I'm going to go back into this and then go back to my patch mode and turn it off. And now it's saved as a base object swapper file. Thinking about deleting unique locations because it really missed Nature of the Wildlands. Looks good with, okay. Well, Wolfie, the Mists of Tamriel does look really good, and it kind of helps with distance things too. So if you're looking like I'm looking forward here, you see how everything's kind of in a mist in the very far distance. So that's going to help with things being out of focus. You can also see how the mist is kind of moving through the air, or it's moving from the left to the right. You can see the mist moving there, so that's really cool on Mists of Tamriel. I like Nature of the Wildlands mainly because you got like these vine-wrapped trees and stuff like that.
I can't reason with you. None of you have the courage to face this threat.
Hold on 1 second. I got a phone call I got to take.
I will destroy you.
All right, hold on.
My steed will be your death.
Come on, let's see you put up a fight. You are
All right. Sorry about the whole phone call thing, but that was somebody that I did not recognize, so I actually didn't have to take it. They just said goodbye. Okay. Report spam. I hate spam phone calls. It's like, why do you people bother me? I wouldn't really say it's creating magic. It's actually a mod. It's it's called In-Game Patcher. Anybody on PC, I recommend you have it. That way, if you have, like I have other trees along with these trees. So not only am I running Nature of the Wildlands, this tree right here is from CG4. So if I look at this tree, this should be from CG4. Yeah, CG4 Visual Trees and Bushes. So this is from a different mod, and sometimes that'll conflict with Nature of the Wildlands trees. And then I also have, like...
All right. You want to go?
There are other ways out of this.
I have, like, ancient lands.
Fall back.
And,
You anger one, you anger us all.
also things like unmarked locations, stuff like that will sometimes conflict with trees. Got inspired by one of my streams. Told us you can use water for EMB, then talked to a friend of mine. PC told me that consoles don't support EMB. Tried it anyway. Got surprised because it looks really good. Well, water for EMB is changing a few things like the tessellation and stuff like that, which would work whether you're using EMB or not. But water for EMB is also taking advantage of a lot of the EMB shaders. Also, like this tree that's right in front of me right here, that's from a different mod too. This tree right here, that's from Trees Wine Dave.
Use sunlight and fire when fighting the vampires. It can give us an advantage.
This is a dryad.
Oh no!
Well, that's taken care
Couldn't
of.
have done that without you.
So it'll change how the surface of the water looks, but it won't give it a lot of the other effects that EMB can give it. Because this is water for EMB right here. But it'll change like the surface look of the water. Water for EMV will give you ripples when you're walking through it, which you probably are not going to get. You're not going to get ripples that look quite this good without EMB. So we can toggle off EMB. Okay, so this is without EMB. And yeah, it still changes the surface of the water. And it does look really good. This is no EMB. I just turned off EMB. And without EMB, I'm running 242 frames a second. See it up there in the upper right-hand corner, right above my head. But But yeah, it looks good even without EMB. Actually, it does give you the water ripples. And it does look really good. Well, that's an interesting thing to know. I didn't know you could use it without EMB. Then if I turn EMB back on, yeah, it really changes the look quite a bit. I don't know if I can get a mod on Xbox that makes character hair move. Get an NVMe hair mod. Okay, well that's HDT SMP. That would require Skyrim script extender. So I don't think you guys can get Skyrim script extender on Xbox. So you're not going to get, skin mesh physics SMP, which would be like my skirt, my hair, or even my body, because I get like booba bounce and stuff like that too. Here's that mist of Tamriel. I mean, you can really see it. It adds a lot to the atmosphere.
Hold on to your pants.
I see this guy. Headshot.
You left me with no choice.
Embers XD is also another really good one. What does that look like without... Embers XD looks good without EMB also. This is EMB off, EMB on. I mean, really, it's just affecting like the reflection of the fire, the light from the fire hitting the things around it. But the fire itself... So you might want to try Embers XD too on console, because you'll get a lot of benefits even without EMB. The thing about skin mesh physics is it's actually using what's called bullet code. Now, bullet code was originally designed for robotics in factories to keep the robots from running into each other. Nat? That's a weather mod. No, I don't use Nat weathers. I'm using a weather mod called Kind's Weather and Seasons. Now, Kind's Weather and Seasons is a combination of Obsidian Weather, which in my opinion is one of the best weather mods out there. It's a combination of that and another weather mod called Wander, which has some really good foggy weathers, which I really like. And there's also there's weathers from about 8 other mods included in Kind's Weather and Seasons. Now, there is EMBs specifically made for Nat weathers. So if you're using Nat weathers, it would make sense to use an EMB that's created for Nat. But I still like Obsidian Weathers. Well, Kind's Weather and Seasons, which is based on Obsidian. And then I use Rudy's EMB. Rudy's EMB has more vibrant colors. A lot of the other EMBs look kind of washed out to me.
Fight or flight? Choose wisely.
So I'm not a big fan of the washed out part of it. But some people really like it, I guess. I would much rather have a vibrant world. Guess we got to get up to the Wind Peak Inn. So like this weather right here that's kind of foggy, this is one from Wander. And really when you look at it, that's a pretty awesome foggy weather. And this is why I like Rudy's EMB, because it's more vibrant. So if you get a foggy weather, it's not all washed out. Don't use NAT anymore. Issues with torches and fire. NAT looks too white, in my opinion. Weather bundle mod for now. Can you guys get Obsidian? Obsidian Weathers, I still think, is one of the best weather mods ever made. Should we give some money to the poor farmers?
It happened so fast. 1 minute the dragon was there, the next it was gone. Everything was destroyed.
Did you see where the dragon went?
No, I was too afraid to look. I don't know what we're going to do now. We have nothing left.
Here you go.
We'll give
You're
him 5.
too kind. Thank you. Be careful and stay safe.
Go buy an ale. I also really like this section. This is, a lot of people like northern roads. I'm still using what's called very blended roads, but I'm using it with Fusher's muddy ground texture, which is, I don't know, I like all the little puddles. To me, I really like the look of it. This is Ancient Lands, these big monolithic things that are here. But again, you might have trouble with them clipping through trees. And if you don't have a good way to move the trees, then, or if somebody didn't make a patch.
That's how a true Nord fights.
Two, 2, 3, 4 in Denmark. Gonna hit the sack. All right. Well, sleep well.
No matter what's going to happen next for this world, it's been an honor.
Here, we're gonna stop by the garden for you. Maybe pick a few for later. Now you know why Gletta the goat is always eating the fermented mead. Got a pet Ragnar. Good kitty. So I need to get to Dawnstar. Can I get to Dawnstar from here? Might be able to get to Morthal. Yeah, that's a little thing that I made for a friend of mine. I just left it in my game. So I can't get to Dawnstar from here, but I can get to Morthal. Morthal's pretty close, so let's go to Morthal. And then from Morthal, we want to go on the road and then go to the left.
They say Follian and Morta study vampires. Dragon and all manner of them.
I like this snow mod also that I'm using. It's not as bumpy as, oh my god, what's that other one that everybody likes? But to me it looks more like snowdrifts that I've seen up like in the Tahoe area. Let's bundle up, it's gonna get cold. Steal a horse? It's not stealing.
Come on, my love.
I'm gonna bareback ride a horse. Pass by stone hills. Uh-oh.
Hold on to your butts, because here we go.
That without you.
Teach you to come sneaking up on me, dragon. Now give me your soul. Hey, you didn't help me out.
There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my way to investigate.
Where are you headed?
Alright, you have fun with the lynx. I'm going up the road. Leave you to fight them. So we're looking for this vigilant in the Wind Peak. Surprised we're not cold. Yeah, we're not cold at all. The wind peak. This is the wind peak. Let's find the vigilant.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything. Or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
What troubles you, my daughter?
Oh, it's a rander.
Safe travels.
Not a single man or woman in Gonstown
Need something?
has gotten a good night's rest in days.
Come, I haven't got all day.
Need something?
So where is this vigilant?
Father, do you want to talk? About Mother?
No, Karita. I don't think I could.
I'm sure she would want you to be happy, Father. Entertaining the guests and drinking and making your lewd jokes like before.
I'm sorry. I just don't feel up to entertaining anyone just now.
The Wind Peak Inn features the finest bard in all of Dawnstar. Me.
Let's read this mysterious note.
Hope nobody misses that.
Windward Ruins tonight. I have information. Come alone. Okay, where's the Windward Ruins? Oh. Okay.
Beware of Frostmid Cave, friend. Heard some bandits are living in
It's like 6:15. I don't know if it counts as night. There's a dead guy here. Let's read his journal. The investigation has moved slowly, but that was to be expected. The townsfolk have their own problems. Few paid mind to the fate of Stendar's chosen. I will write what I have pieced together so far to provide some clarity. From what I've gathered, Fenric came to Dawnstar to investigate rumors of Daedra worship. It was thought his cult was sourced the town's occurring nightmares, although it's unclear how much of that is true. Other patrols going missing. Verith the elf, who complains of the cold, yet seems resolute in staying. Harold the miner, who works in the ore from which the murder weapon was fashioned. Irene the traveler, seems to know more about alchemy than the proprietors of the pestle. Active in small hours, but I can only follow one at a time.
I am a daughter of Skyrim. I love this land.
Alright. Well, we should probably take his journal. So there's 3 people. Let's wait for a couple hours and see if anybody shows up here. Oh.
People say Skyrim is one of the most dangerous places in Tamriel. I think they're wrong. It's magnificent, and I'm proud to call it home.
Oh, I shift into a beast. Under the influence of the moon. I forgot. We're a werewolf. Yeah, that's about it. We can do that. We just summon another werewolf and a wolf. Come fight with us. My 2 followers are just standing around. They don't know what to think. We's a wolf. Where can we find bad guys? Well, we found a bear. The giants don't seem to mind me. See if we can make it to Fort Dunstan. Dinner time.
I'm warning you, back off.
I know you're kind.
I
Now
knew
ain't
it.
this is... What was that? That's how it's a little more fight.
You can't win this. Come on, show me what you've got.
Quit freezing all my dinner. I don't want a frozen dinner.
destroy you.
Oh, more dinner.
Add your skull to my collection.
Anybody else I can feed on? We can't climb that, can we? Oh, yeah, we can.
I will destroy you. Come on, let's see you put up a fight.
You know, there's probably some people we can eat over here. Not there, but further over here, Corvin's and What's up, doggy? Okay, this is Corvingent. Should have some banditos we can eat over here.
Someone there?
Oh yeah, banditos.
Over here. Too late to run away now.
I'm not trying to run away.
A little pips.
Faismir, you
Barred from the other side. Are we just running around having fun as a werewolf? Yes, we are. Can we read the book? We'll read it later. Ouch. Ouch. Find the handle. Feed on the dead bodies. Oh yeah, we're going after this guy. He pissed us off. Just backhanded him. Oh, ow! You dog. Hey, you don't pick on wolves. We'll kick your butt. Tear you up. Steal your book. Oh, you're still alive, are you? One perk to increase. We want this one over here. Okay, that was fun. How much booze do we have? Spiced wine. 4 bottles of wine. Food. Don't need 18 clam meat. That looks more respectable for food. Let's check on our items. For recharge, that could use something. All right, what do we got? All right, back out into the world.
Hope this lot knows how stubborn I can be.
Go back to Dawnstar and see if we can do some of that quest. Time is it? It's 2:18 in the morning. We need a horse. Okay, where is my horse? Oh, that's some bullshit, Carlo. No horsey. I think it's because the last one I rode was that painted horse. It didn't belong to anybody. So I guess we're running. It's a nice night for a jog. That's by all the dead bodies and the carnage from ripping them apart as a werewolf. It was fun, though. Is there... I don't think there is. The nearest one, I think, is in Stone Hills. We'll go to Stone Hills. What's going on up there?
Really think you can take me on? You have every reason to believe. Enough. Thought you were a problem. You weren't even a pra.
So where's Irvine?
Let's light it up.
Where are they going?
Out of harm's way.
This is the one I think is the problem.
Yeah?
just standing around in the mine.
Can't hold me back.
Where are these guys? Where'd that other guy go? Where the heck is this guy going? Okay, I don't think he's going anywhere.
Hey, watch it.
You watch it. We got someone being attacked over here, though. That's something. And there's this guy who's in the mines. He's just kind of chilling in the mine. It's already caught me trying to pickpocket him. We did find this guy in here. Oh, a button.
Skyrim?
We can't go down. Oh, we can go down that way. This looks like something bad going on. Destroyed Daedric cult. Oh, we can do that.
like you keep me active. You're big and tough, I get it. I'm warning you.
Vampires. So Harold was the bad guy.
There's some time to
Made
end
me
this.
do this. Only a fool. How grotesque. I can even see your last meal.
Okay, I've never actually, this is the first time I've ever done that one. Unholy Vigil. New content. For me, anyway. I think that's Creation Club content. What's up, Gears? They're probably flipping out over some no carriages at the moment. You know what we need to do? We need to put our ring back on.
I've always adventured on my own terms.
Yeah, we want to turn that off. Okay. We want to take that ring off and put that ring back on. I need to get back to Ella. So let's wait. Actually, you know what? Let's not wait. Let's set up a tent. And go up a level. I see the new Spider mod by Fourth Unknown. No, I have not. Is it worth checking out? Hmm. Welcome to level 56. So let's check out the spiders. Take it they're on the front page, huh? Spider SE. Okay, they look kind of fat and dumpy. Non-game render.
My mother was a strong woman. She's the one who instructed me on my sword fighting techniques. Can you imagine?
Well, they're different. Several presets for model details and textures to choose from. Low, high, medium, potato. So let's go to high. Highest detail models and textures. Use if you want to create high resolution screenshots. Let's see what we got here. You got a spider cold, and a skeleton nymph. So they have their own skeleton. And you got a base color and a normal. But no specular. No specular. Which is kind of interesting. They don't have a specular map. Let's take a look, shall we? It says 7 minutes. We'll come back to that. It'll download in the background. And then we'll check them out. We got to get back to Ayla. Oh, we wanted to catch a carriage. Which should be this right here. Let's go to Stone Hills, then from Stone Hills we should be able to get to Whiterun. No, Rorikstead, Morthal. None of that's really going to help me out. Let's just run up the road. I'm guessing it would still work with my 5 times spider speed. I mean, we could check it out. I do have hairier spiders. Yeah, you know, it reminds me of like the spiders from Crimson Desert. They have a really big body. You know? They're a different shape. What is a rhino doing way over here? I don't know. Alright, let's see if we can get to the Labyrinthian. Labyrinthian should be over here.
I was fearless and took full risk. But that's what it was all about.
I mean, it might be time for a change, for a different body style. Alright, let's see how this is doing here. It says my download is done. So let's grab it. And let's unpack that. By the way, I got rid of Razor Synapse. Unpack that, extract to... Let's put it on the desktop. And then we'll take a look at it.
Where did you come from?
Nice model.
That's how a true North.
Their eyes are kind of close together. Also very high poly. How many polygons do we have here? You've got a bunch of different... You broke it up into lots of different sections. So it's still running anti-tri-shape data. You've got 7,788 triangles just in the body. So that's 7,000, and then there's more here. So the body's actually broken into two pieces. That's another 8,000, 8,500. So that's 15,500 triangles just in that. And then you add the legs, and you've got another 10,000 triangles. So it's 25,000 triangles. And then you got this, which is another 22,000 triangles. So that would be 47,000 triangles so far. 47,000 plus another 12,000 just in the pinchers, the underbelly, and the eyes. So you've got, what's that, 59,000 plus this, another 4,000, 63,000. You also have two different things here. 66,000. $67,000. 67,000 triangles plus that. Just 12,000 triangles right there. Just for a butthole. 12,000 triangles in the butthole. Oh no, that's also that. Okay, so we already counted that. 67,000 triangles. That's crazy. And it doesn't have Yeah, that's a lot of triangles. 67,000 triangles just for one spider. Can you imagine if you had 5 or 6 or 7 spiders in the scene at one time? Okay, just out of curiosity, let's take a look at I don't know, I might have to unpack it. Play drive. Okay, let's just look at maybe one of my swords that I thought had a lot of polys, which would be like Orc Rest. This is the work in progress files for Orc Rest. That's actually the texture map there. And that's a lot of polys, right? Just for one sword. I don't think it's anywhere near 67,000. So for the scabbard, 1,580. And for the sword, 8,442. So that's less than 10,000. And really, when you look at this, that's a lot of triangles. Because that's the shape right there. It's kind of I don't know, it's an interesting shape for the blade. But I think the thing that gets me is there's no specular map. It's just a texture and a normal. So there's no reflectiveness at all. The scabbard's actually pretty simple. But the hilt and the blade and even the pommel.
When I drew Grim Sever, I think the poor man soiled his armor.
You know, the pommel's actually got quite a few polygons. This is only 10,000. And when that spider, you're talking 67,000? That's crazy. I don't know, you know what we could do? Let's do this. Texture set. And let's go to desktop, data, textures, spider. Okay.
There's a breeze off the ocean. Let's keep moving. It's gonna get cold tonight.
So that's texture set. We already did that one. So let's copy that. And then we're going to go to every other texture set. And we're going to paste. We're just taking a look at what it looks like here. We've got a lot of overlapping stuff. And it's almost like it's shell textured, you know? Yeah, it has a base texture and then a like a hair texture on top. So that's the hair, and then this is the base. Actually, it's three different. So you've got like the base, the hair, and then another hair texture.
When I was young, I journeyed with my father on hunting expeditions into Morrowind. The cliff racers made for excellent sport.
That makes them hairy. Nice job, nice model. Looks good. Should we throw it in there? Sure, why not? You know what that means, though? It means we need to save our game, and then we got to find some spiders. So let's create a save. We just got a manual save. Let's quit out of this. Let's go back here. Let's go to NASA Computer, Mod Manager Download. And then we'll go here. Downloading it. we'll throw in some different spiders. But we'll also have to check we have different sounds for spiders. Iconic spiders of Skyrim, fluffy spiders, and faster spiders. So this is just an ESP, so that should be fine. This is meshes and textures. So those are going to get overwritten. And then this different spider poisons. See, this one actually has a specular map. Just a better texture. So we'll put this one after fluffy spiders. And we'll turn these two off. So we just have spider and faster spiders. We'll give that a try. So now we need to go find some spiders in the game. Where is there spiders in Skyrim? Konvanger Cave. That's the first one that comes to mind for me. Okay, so it didn't change my load order. It's just meshes and textures. Let's go to Konvanger and see if we can find ourselves some spiders. Bleak Falls? Yeah, there's a big spider in Bleak Falls. Konvanger, we got some big spiders and some small spiders. Creepy crawlers. Let's go to Konvanger. I think I've already been there, but I think they respawn. So that would be good. We'll see if we like them better than our fluffy spiders. I made my spiders hairier. They still should be 5 times as fast. So I still should have sped them up. And we'll go to Konvanger Cave. And what's the name of the place is that Mixwater Mill? Just across the water from Konvanger? I think there's a destination point there. Might be able to fast travel there. And we'll check them out in game. See if we like them. So we're at Labyrinthian currently. Which means we got a ways to go to get to Kornvanger.
I'll cut you down a peg.
Should we go back and talk to Ayala?
I'm petrified, shaking in my boots. Yeah. Don't get greedy. Serving out justice.
Oh! 2 hours and 14 minutes before it crashed. Did we find out why it crashed? Bandit, Outlaw, Mage, Bone Tree, NPC Root, Base Gen Skinned, HDTSSE Physics, Auto Rename. So that's a problem with Maximum Carnage. Not working well with that mage. We still need to check out the creepy crawlers. I just find it really funny that when I was modding for Oblivion, people complained about how many polygons or how many triangles my models had because the game engine had trouble and the hardware had trouble rendering all of that when you had too many polygons on an item in game. And then as time progressed and we moved from Oblivion into Skyrim, it was still an issue on Skyrim Legendary Edition because of the 4 gigabyte memory requirement. I should say, what's a better word? Restriction. Ooh, that's fun. It didn't even want to load that game. Let's try it again. So I wonder if it's having a problem with the new skeleton from the spiders. It's trying to figure that out. Was that mod from Fourth Unknown? Is there any... Did sudo XUDO, I think that's sudo, how you pronounce it. Any fixes from sudo for that mod yet? For spiders? Because Fourth Unknown does some things that could require optimizing a little better. You know? Don't get me wrong, I love their stuff, but I love sudo's fixes for it too. So let's go back to continue. Let's see if it'll load. Let's go this way this time.
I wanted to give you this, a token of my appreciation.
So you gave me a bunch of leather. Thank you.
run is the center of Skyrim, and that draws many adventurers like us here.
Wait a minute, were we trying to go back and see Ella? No, we want to see the creepy crawlies first. Let's go find some creepy crawlies. Then we'll go back and talk to Ella. There's Maik.
Nords are so serious about beards. So many beards.
Maik thinks they wish they had glorious manes like Kaji.
This world's beauty is worth fighting for.
I've faced many dangers on my path, but they only fuel my will to persevere.
A little bit of target practice, maybe?
Bandits are nothing but opportunistic thieves and troublemakers.
Bandits are cowards. They're good for some gold. Gonna bonsai off this hill. Go to Convanger.
The road is my companion.
Oh, we're almost to Convanger. It's got a hook a left. Another 420 feet. All right, let's see some spiders. Bring on the spiders. Oh, yeah, big old fat ones.
The beach city guy, I'll never forget it.
Well, they're kind of cool looking. Good for target practice. Didn't really seem to affect my my frame rate too much with a bunch of them in the screen. Still pulling 186 frames a second. So that's not really an issue. I don't really like the way the back legs lay out.
Through my travels, I've learned that empathy and friendship can be as powerful as any weapon.
And they still breathe when they're dead. Well, at least this one does.
From the highest peaks to the darkest
Well, I guess it
depths,
wasn't dead.
I've witnessed every corner of this realm.
Thought it was dead. Well, let's see what a big one looks like.
My spirit is unbound by borders and limits, for the world is my home.
They don't really move 5 times speed.
With each new place I discover, I'm reminded of the vastness and wonder that this world holds.
I mean, they're cool. Let's make a save here and then we'll compare them to the other spiders. So let's compare them to the other spiders. That was the crash file. All right, let's check out the spiders. I think I'm going to stick with the spiders I've got because I changed their textures and I made them fuzzy, and I made them 5 times faster. Are you having problems?
No. Why?
Oh. Is she not doing something she should be doing?
No, I just told her she needs to brush her hair, otherwise I'm going to end up doing it. She's not happy.
That's what I heard. And I'm like, okay, is she in trouble?
No, definitely not.
Okay. Okay.
I just gave her fair warning.
No, you gave her an ultimatum.
Yeah.
So you do it or I'm going to do it for you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of what I got out of it. And I was like, okay, is she in trouble?
This is the first time I told her, so it's not like that.
Oh, well, if it's only brushing the hair, it's not that bad, you know. Okay. But is it either you do it or I'm doing it for you, and you're not going to like it? You know, like, okay, that could be a lot of different things.
Yeah.
That could be bad. It's not Fluffworks and Belly Aches. It's called Fluffy Spiders, and then the texture is something else. I'd have to get out of game and look it up again, Gears. But it's just a texture replacer. The Fluffy Spiders actually adds on more hairs, adds another layer to the model, but it's nowhere near 67,000 triangles. You know, I'll admit they look good. They don't really strike me as being scary. When you watch these spiders move when we get back into game, they are scary. Because they're like 5 times speed and they're fast, and it's like, oh my God, I'm going to die.
The greatest treasures are the friendships forged along the way.
So you can see the extra hairs on their legs. So that's the hairy part of it, right? They've got more hair on their legs. They're not hostile to me right now because I'm chosen of kind. And then the textures are improved.
Every encounter is an opportunity to inspire others.
I don't know, to me, I like the way they crawl better. Their leg movement, I think, is better. I don't know, 6 of one, half dozen another. But what's interesting about these spiders is they're not really arachnids. They have 10 legs. Because they have the 2 legs sticking out forward, but there's 8 legs on the body, so that's a 10-legged spider. It's a little bit different.
Heart's racing.
Okay, get out of my way, buddy. You're in my way. Yeah, I'm going to stick with these guys. It was worth looking at, though. Somebody might like those better. Alright, now we gotta go back and talk to Ayla. Really, Paya? Yes, I just made it daytime. The elves are out. The Hooven elves.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Open storm close.
We need some different arrows. We only have 2 ebony arrows. We'll probably shoot those and use something else. Okay, now we're using glass arrows.
Huh?
Let's keep Mjol.
Let's get going.
Iona's actually pretty good because she's a magic user.
I'll guard you with my life.
Let's send
I'm itching for a fight.
Mjol back to home.
It's time for us to part ways.
And then we'll go grab Caden.
Such a shame. I thought we were getting along so well. I'll head back to Riften if you should have second thoughts.
Gotta take out some Thalmor.
Is someone there?
All's fair in love and war.
I knew I would. Well, that's taken care of.
It's a shame you couldn't be reasoned with. Shining bright like a diamond.
Is someone there?
Do not underestimate the gravity of your predicament. Left me no choice. Thought you were a problem. You weren't even a pra.
Son of a bitch had it coming. I can't thank you enough. I know you didn't have to help me.
What's the story with this sword?
The question on everyone's mind, even mine. The sword belonged to my mother. I never knew her, but it's my only real clue to finding out who she was. Listen, I owe you my life, and I'm not a man who's comfortable being in debt. If you ever have need of me, I'd be glad to fight alongside you till that debt is repaid.
I'd be glad to have you travel with me.
I am your sword and shield.
Need help? Okay, just asking.
On the left. It's always on the left.
Bloody brilliant work finding that scroll. Careful reading it though. Wouldn't want you going blind or mad.
Let me check your gear.
Alright, here you go.
Give him a cloak.
So what happened with the Thalmor?
Aye, guess I owe you that. I've been trying to find a way to cross the border into Pale Pass. Ever since Helgen, it's been near impossible to get into Cyrodiil without a stack of papers for the Empire to keep track of you. In the meantime, I've been picking up bounty contracts to keep some coin in my pocket. I must have drawn too much attention to myself. I'd been camping by the lake when they ambushed me. Seems the Thalmor don't ever need much evidence to bring in a suspect. They took one look at that sword, decided I'd be a good target for interrogation, and dragged me off to that abandoned prison.
Weren't you scared?
Brynjar used to say, if you're not a little afraid, you're not understanding the situation. Fear I can deal with easily enough. But there was a moment or two when I started to think it really would be the end for me. The Thalmor would never have let me go, no matter what I told them. You faced down mortality too. Perhaps you know the feeling.
Yes, but fighting back is the only way to beat it.
You really are formidable, aren't you? I could almost feel sorry for your enemies.
The Thalmor will come after you again, you know.
Probably. And I'll be ready for them. Live and learn, right?
Any thoughts?
It's reassuring to know I have someone so skilled in the art of healing. I'll be your shield, if you'll mend my scratches.
What's on your mind?
I'm not unfamiliar with the dark underworld of Tamriel, and I must say, there's a roguish charm to adventuring with such a notorious thief.
All right, Caden, let's boogie.
I'm still here. Let's go.
Don't let him pick up on you, okay, Iona? Because you know he's going to. Caden can't help himself. Dropping down the hole. Finding our way out. Okay, now we can go back and deal with Ayla. So now we've got Iona and Caden. Wherever Caden is. There he is. Caden's good with the sword and Iona's good with magic, so it's a good combo. And Nightshade. Fix your skirt. There you go. Mike!
Once Mike got in trouble in Riften and fled to Windhelm. It is good that nobody there cared.
These bandits deserve little more than a blade in their spine.
You know what? I've never taken Caden to his camp. over by Lake Ilanalta, so maybe we should do that. But let's go talk to Ayla first. And then we're off towards Riften. So I'm a bit froggy out. That's better.
Nothing like a good thunderstorm.
I wonder if we should get some shelter. Wait out this rain.
Just put a hood on and don't worry about it. Says I could use a drink. Chug a bottle of wine.
Yes?
Hold this madness at once.
Back for more mead?
I've got the plans.
Perfect. Hopefully this will let us know more about their movement. I think we've got them on the run.
What's the next target?
The Silver Hand has been scouring the world for more pieces of Wuthrad. One group is hidden out in the Pale. Get it back, for the honor of us all.
You ain't made me that stew in a long time.
Which? The mutton or the vegetable?
Mutton.
So I haven't. All right. I'll buy the ingredients tomorrow, and we can have it for dinner.
Still have Panthea's flute. The Pale. Fellhammer. We do have to go back and talk to Elisif. We do have to do that too. Well, let's go up to the Pale first and deal with the Silver Hand.
Years like this, it feels good to be out of the city, away from people. My blade is thirsting for blood.
Come back here.
Pinpoint accuracy. Could have dodged that if I wanted to.
She was like hiding behind a rock.
Well, that's taken care of.
Good job, Caden. Stealing your skooma.
I'm not afraid to get my hands a little dirty.
Come on, barely a splash. Just
You sure trial and error will get you there?
bastard!
You get points for effort. You scoundrel! You're in for a rude awakening. You're no different to a pilot.
Got some pretty good fire magic there.
Excuse me.
You don't want this.
Let it be a lesson to others.
Well, we took them out pretty good.
Have some deadly magic in your hands.
– 2,700 feet. We got poachers. I don't see any poachers. Nope, no poachers. Not hostile. So it's up that way, Fort Fellhammer. This is an entrance to the underground. Skeever Town. That's Fellhammer.
You picked a bad fight, friend.
Come on, come on. I've been waiting too long for this.
Fight! That's assault! I hate archers.
That's worse.
The opposition makes little difference to me.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you're going to get.
Come on, show me what you've got.
Time to end this.
Well, that's taken care of.
Solved.
Leave me be. Kill me, huh? Time to end this little game.
Bad.
That's right, we just lit him on fire.
Well done indeed.
So there's a mine key.
Why not try my hand?
And there's the fragment. Spellbook, Bound Whip. Black Arrow Volume 1. Alright, let's go open the mine. That was a nice move there, bud. Too bad it didn't save you. Ain't gonna save you either.
You sure showed them, eh?
What are we mining here? That's only iron ore. A lot of iron ore. Let's go back and talk to Ella. We have the fragment of Wuthrad.
I didn't know magic could be that pretty. Beautiful out here. I can see why people would suffer the cold for it.
That looks pretty good. Sky's a good color. Snow is still rather pinkish though. So I don't know if that's... It's not the specular.
Honey,
Yes.
we're meeting for dinner at 5
Okay.
at Jack's. At Jack's.
We're meeting at 5. So we're leaving here at 4:30? Okay. Cool. So I got about a half hour. 4:30 works for me. At about a half an hour, and then I'm taking off for dinner. We're going to a place called Jack's that makes some really good food. Visiting family. So it'll be good. Family we haven't seen in a while.
Oh, no, you don't.
Here we go.
The first time I've been here? Mirkwood's here. We gotta get Caden his warbow back. And some arrows. Caden.
What a fight! You've got Alduin turning tail and fleeing from battle. He'll know the meaning of mortality soon enough.
Yep, we'll take him out. Don't worry about it. Let me check your gear.
Let me check your gear.
Alright, here you go.
We're gonna give you a bow. Your bow. And we're gonna give you a bunch of steel arrows. Maybe we should give you some of these. You look good with the black ones or the golden ones. Those do more damage. You give them the Stallion ones. Now let's give them these.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do we not have fire? We don't have fire. Let's fix that.
See the mammoth? Watch out for the ones with the carvings on their tusks. That's how the giants mark their herds.
I data, meshes, clutter. So I know where it's at. Clutter, giants. All right, let's try that. Might be Parallax Gen that messed with the fire. Did we want to feed the dogs before we go, baby? After we get back? Okay.
So, chance of them eating better. We'll get back.
Okay. They'll survive. They left. They forgot about us. We're never getting fed. I need to chew on my brother. Yeah, I guessed that. He likes to knock on the door.
Oh, hi.
Let's see if this fixed the fires. It should have.
See the mammoth? Ovings on their tusks. That's how the giants mark their hurts.
Okay, that did not fix the problem. Let's go check out this other giant fire over here. Okay, that one's actually on fire over there. Okay, well that one's good.
I'm getting out of here.
Okay, what kind of a battle's going on over here? Are you shooting at my pets? Now this would be interesting. I wonder if your arachnid would still be your arachnid, or would it look like one of the other spiders if you used the spider mod?
Is the true God of man, ascended from flesh to rule the realm of spirit.
I wonder if we're going to get in trouble with Codlac. Maybe.
Hunted anything worth talking about?
Silverhand.
I got the fragment.
Another piece of glory. Good work, Shield Sister.
I'm looking for work.
And there is more work to be done. But I fear that Codlac's got wind of recent efforts. He's asked to see you. My advice, always be honest with the old man. But don't tell him anything he doesn't need to know.
Codlac. Where's Codlac? You're not Codlac. Oh, there he is.
Thank you for coming.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, youngling. Have a seat.
You'll always be welcome in your Vasker.
Well, how can I have a seat? Okay, fine. Why don't you get up, Ayla? You're sitting in my seat.
Silver hand, friend? I wish I could be there.
Thank you for coming.
Soon enough.
You seem distant. Are you feeling all right?
Well, I grow old when there is glory to be had. When you get to be my age, you'll come to miss the smell of blood. Strange, I know. Some nights I dream about the mists of Sovngarde. I wander, weary and lost. No matter. It makes no difference. Let's not waste too much time talking when there is glory to be had.
I hope the hunting goes well, sister. Something has shifted in the moons, sister.
What is it?
I've sensed the blood pulsing a little stronger of late. I had assumed you had as well. I think our potential is on the rise. Persine smiles on us. Let's not question too much. The more we feed, the greater our prowess will grow. we could perhaps discover even more gifts of Hircine. All right, then.
She's sitting in my seat. I'm going to sit in your lap. How can I talk to Kodlak if she's sitting in my seat? Well, let's wait an hour and see if she moves. Okay, let's wait another hour. Another hour? All right, good. You got out of my seat finally.
Have you been bringing the battle to the Silver Hand, friend?
Yes, I have.
I wish I could be there.
I hear you've been busy of late.
Ayala and I worked to avenge Skjor's death.
Your hearts are full of grief, and my own weeps at the loss of Skjor. But his death was avenged long ago. You have taken more lives than honor demanded. The cycle of retaliation may continue for some time. In any case, I have a task for you. Have you heard the story of how we came to be werewolves?
Skjor said it was a blessing from Hircine.
Aye. As in all matters of faith, though, the reality is more complicated than one believer would tell you.
So what is the truth, then?
The Companions... One of my predecessors was a good but if the Companions would hunt in the name of their lord Hircine, we would be granted great power.
And they became werewolves?
They did not believe the change would be permanent. The witches offered payment, like anyone else. But we had been deceived.
But aren't you more powerful now?
The witches didn't lie, of course. But it's more than our bodies. The disease, you see, affects not just our bodies. It seeps into the spirit.
Oh, no.
On death, werewolves are claimed by Hircine for his hunting grounds. For some, this is a paradise. They want nothing more than to chase prey with their master for eternity.
Sounds like
That is
fun.
their choice. But I am still a true Nord, and I wish for Sovngarde as my spirit home.
Is there a way to cure yourself?
That's what I've spent my twilight years trying to find out. And now I've found the answer. The witch's magic ensnared us, and only their magic can release us. They won't give it willingly, but we can extract their foul powers by force. I want you to seek them out. Go to their coven in the wilderness. Strike them down as a true warrior of the wild. And bring me their heads, the seat of their abilities. From there, we may begin to undo centuries of impurity.
It shall be done.
Oh, hi, baby.
Good. Now move quickly.
Hi.
And don't leave any of them alive. Talos guide
Come on. You coming up? Come on. Come say hi. Come say hi to everybody. Oh, my little angel dog. It's an angel. Oh, my girl Paya. She's my girl Paya's here too. You're such good doggies. Yeah, such good doggies. All right, we're gonna save the game right here. We're actually gonna go up a level because I got to get ready to go. I'm leaving here in about 10 minutes. So we just got an auto save, but we are going to rest until morning. That's going to give us another save, and it's also going to get us up a level.
You've done well.
So let's do it. Restoration up to 85. Marksman up to 90. Sneak to 80. Alchemy to 100. Oh. There we go. losing to 25. And we're dumping this one into Magica. And let's go to our custom skills. Alchemy. Master Poisoner. Master Brewer. I know our hand-to-hand has gone way up. We have 5 perks to increase here, so... let's do that. Do that. Do that. 2 more perks to increase. Our hand-to-hand skills going up quite a bit. Custom skills. Thieves Guild. We're not the guild master yet. Companions, though, we've got a couple we can do here. I guess we don't have any more. No more skills. Save it. Uh-oh. Crud. So yeah, we can actually change who we are if we save while we're looking at somebody else. Alright, so let's check that. I want to check that save. That one's good. And then I want to... that one. That's good. Okay. That's it for me for today, folks. We only had one crash in 3 hours, 37 minutes. That's not bad. And we did check out the new spiders. It wasn't really something for me, but they look nice. So if that's your thing, tear it up. Have fun with it. So until next time, peace out, people.